Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Zanele Muntle, and if you're joining us for the very first time, I hope you enjoy the content, especially if you're a visual artist or a creative. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And for those who are returning, welcome back. And yeah, you guys too, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. All right. Okay, so anyway, I just was wondering what am I going to talk about in this video, especially because the last one I did, I shot it 6 months ago, and then I thought it's okay because if there's something to talk about, there's something to talk about, and if there's nothing, there's also nothing, or not necessarily nothing, but I would want to share stuff that I feel like might be useful, and once I've lived something, and then maybe I can share a bit more. Authentic in my experience with that specific thing. And a few months ago, I met up with a friend, and uh, we spoke was just basically speaking about the business of art, right? And obviously how people make money from art and just the business overall of it, packaging and there's this term, if I could say a term, I'm not sure if it's a term, but a saying, Guti, treat your art as a business, treat your craft as a business. When I use the word art, rather, I don't know, I always feel like the word craft kind of feels like it's just a second thought, like art and craft. Like there's no, I didn't say no respect. There's nothing wrong with the word craft, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like there are things associated with the word craft, as opposed to art. Anyway, and I was just wondering how have I been able to treat my craft, my here I am again. How have I been able to treat my art as a business, especially as an independent artist? So what that refers to, it just means that I basically handle everything. I'm not signed under any gallery. I don't have a contract to any gallery, except if maybe there's a project, then I'll sign the contract, which lasts for specific amount of time, depending on the project or how long the exhibition is. So then an assigned artist, obviously, then assigned under a specific gallery, and they handle the sales, the marketing, the exhibitions, the art fairs, and basically the logistics of or the business of the artist's career. And as an independent artist, obviously, then it means I do everything, and that is packaging, obviously the artwork, buying the material, and also the conceptualizing part of maybe if I'm planning to have a show, then obviously then I'll work with the curator, um, admin, emails, calls, delivering the artwork. I did mention packaging. If there are international sales, I also handle that. So basically, I've been running my own business, even though I might not have other people as yet. I did have a manager, but I think that too was a conversation for another day. How to pick a manager and like I was so lucky because she's such a lovely girl and she's been quite helpful as well. With setting up some stuff that we're working on. So anyway, so I just want to share a few things that I've been doing to help, I don't want to say streamline, but helping to um, make my art a bit more business-like, more minded, as opposed to just sending DMs on Instagram and all of that, which is okay because also people will DM you. That's just another thing. They are going to DM you for artwork and so then I thought, okay, let me just mention 5 things which I have found helpful to actually try and streamline and create your uh, artwork and turn it into more of a business type of approach, or talent rather, into a business. I keep on saying art. So yeah, so first thing is first, social media. So social media is quite a very cool tool to use for marketing, especially as a creative, because people feed off visual stuff, and it only makes sense for you to have your work also on visual type of platforms. So there might be TikTok, or Twitter, or what you call this. I normally use Instagram, And also with that, the quality of the work also matters. So the type of images that you should obviously be good quality images, because that's the first encounter of your work that people actually get to meet. So before they meet you, they meet the work. So, but of course, when you do take the images, make sure Uguti it is close to the artwork. I know sometimes the colors kind of change, so don't edit and fiddle around with the images. Just try and get natural light so that you present your artwork, or even if in sculpture, the best way you can, and also as original as it looks in real life. Okay, so that's social media. And also then you're going to find people who DM you as well. So try to respond promptly. It can be a bit of a thing if maybe you're not a social media person, because then it means you're going to lose out of business. If not, if maybe DMing might be too much, because I know you have to like physically respond to each person. You can always have a phone number or an email, obviously business related, so that then you receive all of that information maybe on one database. Okay, what else? So that's social media. Presentation is so important. Presentation, I think, is closely related to the quality of your visuals. When I say presentation though, it's not only limited to what you call this, it's not only limited to what you decide to put on your social media platform, but also if you're going to go and meet clients, or if you're going to go to exhibitions and shows. I've seen so many artists who actually dress up. I'm not saying go home and dress up, I'm not saying that, please, I'm not saying that. But some artists who are, for example, are a performing artist or dancers, they have a way in which they also present themselves in public. And I'm not saying walk around dancing, but just look clean. You know, just dress the way in which you want people to address you. That's the point that I'm just trying to say. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I know how you are as a visual artist. We're very cool, chilled people, which is cool. But I think at some point it's important to actually look presentable, and also to take yourself seriously, especially if you're going to turn your talent and gift into a business, especially as a creative. Okay, that's the second thing. I'm trying to think of the third thing. Admin. Okay, so with admin, it's basically having to take calls and either send emails or jot down proposals. If you don't know how to write a proposal, just Google how to write a proposal. Ask a friend who knows how to write a proposal, especially if you want to set up an exhibition. Usually there are spaces where they just say, okay, come have an exhibition, just give us a proposal and we'll see, we'll look into it if it actually does fit with maybe the space in which you want to show your work in. So the admin part of it also, like, I'm not sure if I mentioned the other video, but turnaround time is also important. So that might look like, let's say if you're given an artwork to do, or an art mural, for example, there's most likely going to be a deadline. So you might have to write a code, send a code, get an invoice, and stipulate how long you're going to actually take, either to do commission work or paint an artwork, or an art mural. And if the work is already bought, then it also just means packaging that work and making sure it's delivered on time. You find the address, and so admin is also important, and I'm going to emphasize this because I don't think there actually are creatives who loves admin, or anyone who loves admin. Admin is not the best thing. Okay, it's not the best thing to do, but it's part of the business, or at least turning your talent and gift into a business, because now you're streamlining it and actually responding promptly on promptly to your clients. So there's admin. Okay, and then the fourth thing, I feel like I'm leaving out something. So I think part of the social media also speaks to the marketing part of it, and the packaging. Yeah. Trying to think, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, I think I said 5, maybe it's just 3. So I think I'll leave it there for now, but if you have any questions, or any comments below, please let me know, and then we will I'll respond to it. And yeah, but I think finding your feet will take time, especially if you want to turn your your talent into a business. But I think it's possible, and also it's going to take time, and no one has arrived where they are overnight. So the nice thing is that everyone is learning, and so um, don't be intimidated by other visual artists or people who are doing it, who have been doing it before you, or even are currently doing it, or people who work with bigger galleries. I think I found that it's quite helpful to just ask, look around who is doing what you want to do. Other, even the big galleries, if you want to even open your own gallery space and have exhibitions, look around and ask, and just hit people up with DMs. Hey, I like what you're doing, can I have 5 minutes meeting with you? Or just jot down an email, a questionnaire. I find people are actually willing to share information. I don't know if maybe we are actually asking the right questions, or if we are actually even asking questions. So yeah, so don't be intimidated, and we're all learning as we're going. So don't feel like you need to have all your ducks in a row in order for you to um, find a way in which you turn your talent or gift into a business. Everyone is actually learning. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, thank you. Bye.